Alright gentlemen, so in this video we're going to look at how we can adjust our line spacing inside the particular document. Now if you're in a situation whereby again you haven't created any text yet and you're just starting off again, that's perhaps ideal. Top right corner again, go to select, and then if you click select all, you'll see again that's going to highlight now just that top left corner in relation to what's available. And look, you've got two options in this case. I'll just show you both options and then I'll tell you which one I think is probably the handiest. You can right click on top of that grey and then go back into paragraph again, much like the previous time, and then where it says line spacing, you can see at the moment it's set to multiple, and I would just take that drop down menu and then put that to 1.5 and then click OK, and that will then set your line spacing throughout your entire document that you now create, and it'll keep it at 1.5 line spacing. Now the probably quicker option inside the more recent versions of Word, and again all students should have free access to Office 365, which is the same as myself here. If you again go to select and then select all, in the middle of your page up around the top there's a wee tab there. You can see that it's got a wee arrow pointing both upwards and downwards, and the name of that tab is line and paragraph spacing. If you select that drop down menu, you can literally go from 1.0 line spacing to 1.15, and you can see of course you can select 1.5 directly from there, and it's at 1.5 at the minute because I previously changed it to that, and that's it. There's two methods there. Now again, if you're in a situation whereby a large proportion of your document is already completed, no problem. Again, top right corner, if you go to select and then if you hit select all, again I'm just going to take the easier option here. So instead of having to right click on the paragraph, come up to this tab, and then if I come down to 1.5, you can see exactly what's going on there. So 1.0, the text is quite close together, and again if you're reading 30 odd pages as an examiner or SIA, or whether it's myself as a class teacher, that can sometimes make reading a full paragraph and a full page more difficult. So if you're to space the text out, it now makes it much more easy to work your way through to understand, and there's less energy required on behalf of the reader. And again, personally I think 1.5 is the ideal. You can see there's now a nice spacing between the respective lines, and it's much easier for the reader to make their way through your document. So just left click 1.5, that will automatically change every single bit of text in your document to 1.5 spacing, and as you fully complete them.